I'm Erin Friedman from Erin Friedman Art. I am an abstract artist and I paint mostly large commissions for homes and businesses all over the US. I grew up as an artist. Since kindergarten, I loved art. My mom loves telling the story that when I was in kindergarten, the teacher said, everybody draw a self-portrait. And everybody did stick figures, and I drew this very detailed drawing of myself with a tiara and earrings and lipstick and eyelashes. And the teacher told my parents to put me in art school. The learning curve from working for a company to becoming an independent artist is pretty big. And when you think to become an artist, you just think oh, I'll just paint, and that is definitely not the case. When I was working for a company, it was a company of about 50 people, and I had obvious jobs, and once I left the job, my job was done for the day. And now that I'm working for myself and that I have my own business, it's very different. I think about the work all the time. I dream about the work. I tend to work weekends and nights. I'm very passionate about it, but because of that, I'm only one person, so I really have to be there for the collectors and the potential clients. So it's a much more involved situation where you don't get as much of a break, but then the reward is so much greater. Social media has fully sourced my business. I mean, it's really amazing that in today's time we can have this space as marketing. So word of mouth has grown, but truly social media is how I get my work, and I'm incredibly grateful for it. The local community has been amazing. It's fun being an artist in this area because, everybody around you works for the government. So when you say you're an artist, I think people think it's really cool and fun. And it is fun to talk about, and it is a great job. So I do feel a lot of support because I think it's a little bit different from the path that many people are in this particular area. There are a lot of art communities such as CHART, Chevy Chase Art, and the Washington Arts Group. There's also a Montgomery County Arts Group that I'm in as well. And I think that the art community here is beautiful because the artists support other artists. I also have a strong group of women artists that work together and just will spit ideas back and forth. And I think that everybody needs a community, especially in this career. I think it couldn't be more important for artists to stick together because there's truly a piece of the pie for everybody. And when artists are competitive, nothing comes from it. When we support each other, we tell each other about opportunities, we give other artists opportunities, and that's super important to me, especially with female artists. This craft has definitely impacted my mental health in a positive way because especially during the pandemic when we were locked inside, it's given me this outlet for myself when I'm raising small children, which can be really tiring and rewarding at the same time. But it gave me this space to let out my emotions, visually express myself. It's been really wonderful to have this space that's really mine and that I feel zen in. I instantly feel relaxed when I come into the studio. Art classes are vital to our education, especially in this world of AI where technology has taken over in so many ways. Human beings creating things is vital for our community. When you see murals outside, it strengthens you emotionally, and community is created from visual arts. It couldn't be more important. The advice that I would have for a young artist coming out of high school or college would be to take a break, maybe take a gap year, and travel or learn to express yourself, learn what your passions are outside of the classroom.